The strangest and craziest pair of best friends I had ever seen. Both of them were so poor that they even carefully kept each other's clipped nails. They had made a promise that whoever died first would have her nails used in a resurrection ritual. This ritual was supposedly capable of bringing a dead person back to life, but their unusual friendship started disturbing their classmates. Payal hated everyone staring at her, so she slowly began distancing herself from Radha. Radha couldn't handle this rejection and eventually died from depression. Payal felt extremely guilty about the whole incident. Her everyday Payal kept reading Radha's old messages until she noticed the doll Radha had once given her. It reminded her of the promise they had made years ago. That same night, Payal went into the storage room and found the contract they had both signed. It contained every step of the resurrection ritual. Payal placed Radha's clipped nails inside a similar-looking doll. Then she started a 100-second countdown. This was the final stage of the ritual according to the rules. Payal she hid inside the bathroom. Suddenly the lights started flickering. The hallway outside looked terrifying, but what was even more frightening was that Radha had actually come back to life. She stood completely still at the doorway, staring at Payal with a terrifying look. Payal became slightly frightened. She slowly moved toward Radha, but suddenly Radha disappeared into thin air. Payal and reached the final page. That was when she noticed that one corner of the page had been torn off. Payal quickly began searching through the files kept in the bookshelf. Finally, she found the missing piece. It contained the final step of the ritual, but the final step was absolutely horrifying. She had to eat another human being alive. Payal became so terrified that she could barely breathe. Just then Radha suddenly appeared right beside her. Payal stared at Radha in fear. The next moment, Radha opened her mouth and swallowed Payal whole. After eating Payal, a birthmark identical to Payal suddenly appeared on Radha's arm. She walked over to the mirror and then looked at her reflection.